All right, good afternoon, craps and roulette and baccarat fans. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. The end of the week for me, day before Thanksgiving, probably the end of the week for everybody. You know, Anthony is probably working from home. Crap and Camper may be working from home. I don't know. You guys work too hard, or too much anyway. All right, let's see. So, Anthony, I went and watched the new and improved Holy Grail. I'm not really that enamored with the Holy Grail. I don't think it's that great of a strategy. There's too many times where he's got significant drawdown. But I did watch that other one that I mentioned, Bashir's something or other. Oh, Moneymaker, Bashir's Moneymaker. That looks like a pretty darn good one. I've done it several times now. It's a little complicated for me, which means it's probably not that complicated, but I really need to glue that foot on there. But anyway, so it's kind of interesting. And then I was watching, I was watching Waylon again doing the DC pony that somebody had mentioned yesterday. I think it was you, Anthony, or Red Eye maybe. And he's so funny. I love Waylon, but he's so funny. He's just like the continuous DC. It's really a DC with a continuous come. So the way he's naming it is not precise, I don't think. But yeah, I watched it a couple of times. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it with a $5,000 bankroll. Kind of a fun one, back and forth. I don't know if I'll ever have $5,000 to play it on, but like he said, it's scalable, so you could scale it down depending on what table you're at. All right, so that's 2,000. That's 2,500. All right, and it's basically, what's he playing? Quarters and $100. What's he doing on the, yeah, quarters and hundreds. All right, so let me get another stack. Let me get my my overflow over here and see what I've got. I don't have any black in that one. Oh, I guess I don't have any more black. I need to order some more hundreds, I guess. All right, so we'll do, there's 3,000, and I'll put that back over there. All right, then I'll just do 4,000 and 5,000. I can just make change if I need it. All right, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so there's my 5,000. Let's roll this bad boy out and see how we do. All right, we'll put that back. We'll grab a couple of dice. Get our puck over here. There we go. Crappy hour. Oh man, my leg's really been bothering me the last couple of days. Been doing my exercises. I just don't think I've been doing them as religiously as I should be, maybe. All right, so there's that. Hey, Arizona Crap Shooters. Anthony, how you doing? I don't care for the Holy Grail, but the new and improved one, I don't know. You saw him playing that new and improved one? Doesn't look that much better, honestly. Oh, Doctor Don't Pass One, good afternoon. Waylon is a craps thinker, a savant of the bones. Yeah, I agree with that. No, I love Waylon. I just, when I was listening to it, I'm just like, he's like, continuous DC, continuous DC. I'm like, okay, you are putting a DC back up, but it's really more of a continuous come as opposed to a don't come. So, all right, let's roll it out. So again, we're going to pretend we're not shooting, so we don't have to do anything on the lines. All right, so we got a 6. Point is a 6. So he immediately goes out for a $100 DC. And we got a 4, so that's good for us. Moves to the 4, then he does continuous comes after that. All right, 25, and then if he gets knocked off of his DC, then he'll bump it up. All right, so we got an 8. Back out on our come, continuous come bet. And we got a 7 out. All right, so that's good. That come was there on the 8. Sorry, I put it in the wrong spot. Okay, so we're going to get paid 25 for the 7 on the come out. And we're going to get paid 100. So we lost the 8, but I paid myself on the come. and we're going to get paid 100 out of the bank for that. So there we go. All right, and we're back off, and we're coming out. All right, here we go. Arizona Crap Shooter says, so far the addition of the 1 to 18 and sitting out spins, that whole sitting out spins bugs the shit out of me, honestly, Anthony. It's like, there's no mathematical reason to be sitting out anything, you know, and I think that's probably the part that turns me off the most, is the whole sitting out thing. It's like the statistical probability of hitting any of those numbers, any of the 38 numbers, is going to be exactly the same. So sitting out, in my mind, is meaningless. Did you go look at that Bashir one? The Bashir's Moneymaker 7. That was a come out 7. And we got another come out 7. We're not shooting technically, so we don't have a line bet. And we got a 8, 6, 2, 8. All right. So we're on 8, and we're going to do our $100 DC. Here we go. And we got a boxcars, so that's going to be a push on the DC. And we got a boxcars again, back to back. Hey, Waylon did the same thing. All right, Anthony says, which is true, but neither did Dancing on the Dozens either. Well, no, but Dancing on the Dozens, to me, is more about randomization. It's just, to me, the Dancing Dozens is just trying to add some randomness. Oh, another 12. Holy crap. Holy craps, Batman. Randomness to the betting. But the not betting, the standing down and not betting and waiting for a roll, that to me is totally nonsensical. I don't agree with that. All right, now we got a 6. So we're going to move behind the 6, and now we're going to start our continuous come bets. And we got a 9. All right, so that come bet's going to move to the 9. Out for another quarter. Yes, but I agree, Dr. Don't Pass. He is definitely a savant when it comes to the different strategies. I would absolutely love to go with him to a casino just to watch him in action. All right, so 7 out on the 8. So we're going to lose the 9, but we're going to get paid on our come bet. It's the thing I really like about the come. And it's one of the things that Waylon really drove home was, you know, betting on the Don't Pass, your exposure is greater than doing the don't come and then the continuous come. And then we're going to get paid another 100 for the 6 there. So that's like the bonus one right there, when you only got one come bet that's moved up, and then you get another come active and you get a 7. So the only thing that really hurts you is the PSOs. That's what really gets you. Hey, Red Eye, good afternoon. Yeah, go check out the Bashir. It says, I think the tagline on it is Moneymaker. And the guy's name is Bashir. He doesn't use it in the tagline. I think it just says Moneymaker. It's so frustrating with the Roulette Master, because all of his stuff say best ever. Subscriber never lost. He's just parroting what the subscribers tell him. But when you actually go watch it, I'm like, I don't believe it for a second. Subscriber hasn't lost in years. Subscriber never loses. Come on. That's a bunch of bull hokey. Because he rolls it out, and it's terrible, honestly. All right, there's our 7. So that's bad. So that's a PSO. So we're going to lose 100 on that. Come back out. So now we're coming out again. All right, so we lost 100 on that one. So Waylon, I think, would typically go up now. So we're on the 9. So now he's going to go up a unit, 200 on the DC. So he basically just doubles everything, right? All right, so we got a 9. So that's a point hit. And so we're going to move behind the 9 with our DC coming out. Looking for a 7. We got a 6. That's when a come out 7's perfect. All right, so now we're going to go 2 units on the come, 50 bucks. And we got a 3, so that's going to be a loser on the come. Put it back out. Here we go. And we got a 3 again. Oh my goodness. That kind of hurts a little bit. That's 100 bucks right there. Another $2. And this time we got a yo, so that's going to be a winner on the come. So we'll get 50 of that back. All right. And we got a 4. All right, so our come's going to move to the 4, out for another 50. And we got a 4, which is great. So that's going to move up. This is going to move down. We're going to get paid 50, and we'll leave that up. There we go. And we got an 8. So our come's going to move to the 8, another 50. And we got a 4. So that's going to move up. That's going to move down. We're going to get paid 50. Leave it out there. Continuous come betting. And then we got a yo 11. That's going to be a winner on the come. 50 bucks. There we go. And we got a 10. 6, 4, 10. All right. So it's going to move down to the 10. Another 50 come bet. And we got an 11. Yo, another winner on the come. Nice. That's nice. All right, so it's going to pay us 50, and we'll leave that up. Here we go. And we got an 8. 6, 2, 8. All right, so that's going to move to the 8. 8's going to move down. We're going to get paid 50 for that. And we'll leave 50 out. Here we go. And we got a 9, neater. All right, so we're going to get knocked off our 9, so that's not good. All right, so that was 200 we're going to lose there. And again, he stays up, so I'm going to go to 300 now on the DC. And we got a 5, fever. All right, so my DC is going to move to the 5. Now I'm going to go out for 75, 3 units on the come bet. And I got an 8. All right, so my 75 is going to move to the 8. My 8's going to come down and get paid $50. There we go. And I got a 10. 6, 4, 10. All right, so, oh, I didn't have my come out there. And that should have been 3 units. 3 units on the come. That's going to move to the 10. 10's going to come down. Paid 50. All right, and we're back out for another $75, 3 units. And we got an 8. It's going to move to the 8. 8's going to come down. Going to get paid $75. And another 75 out there. There we go. And we got a 5, fever. Oh, knocked off the 5 again. Yikes. So that's 300 we're down now. All right, so that's going to move to the 5. Now we got to go 400 on our DC. Here we go. And we got a 10. All right, so that's going to move behind the 10, which is a good number for us. The 75 is going to come down, and we're going to get paid 75 for the 10. All right, here we go. Another 75. Now we got to go. Now we're up for, what did I say, 400? So now it's 4 units. So now it's 100. And we got box cars. That's nothing. Man, I can't believe we haven't hit a 6. And there's our 7 out. All right. All right, so we're going to get 100 for the come bet. We're going to lose all of this. And we're going to get 400 for our DC on the 10. All right, let's see where we're at, because I have no idea. Let's see where we're at. All right, so we still got our 2,000 there. All right, we're still exactly at 2,000 there. So that's 4,000. 4,500. 5,000, that's what we started with. So this is our profit so far. $100, $200, $300. So we're up $300. Hopefully I was doing that correctly. I think I was. A lot of moving parts, but it's kind of fun. All right. It said Red Eye said hello back. Crapshooter. So far, the reason why I've won with it is because, I mean, he's talking about the Holy Grail roulette strategy, is because of sitting out the third dozen. Yeah, I mean, he even did it on his, you know, when I watched it, he kept sitting out the third dozen and not getting whacked on that. But again, for me, mathematically, it doesn't make sense. I'm wondering if you can keep the second dozen and dance the first and third along with the 1 and 18. Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of similar to the column thing, except for we're not using the 1 through 18 and 19 through 36. I don't know. Red Eye says, Arizona, AZ, show Scott the dolly. I did the, so this is the, oh yeah, this is not the 3-point dolly. This is the DC pony, because somebody mentioned the DC pony. Red Eye, 10 or 15. All right, you guys are talking about what you want to see. Okay. You should be less than 100. Who should be less than 100? You didn't take the cum when the box card rolled. No. Oh, shit. Okay. And that did it happen twice? Yeah, you're right. That would have been 2 losers. Yeah, you're right. All right. So how much did I give up on that? How much was I out when that happened? I don't remember. Was it 200 then? Give back 100 to the dealer. Okay, very good. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. I completely forgot. I'm always thinking about the bar 12. I forgot about the cum on the 12. Okay. All right, let's try it again. So here we go. So now we're up $200 maybe. That's what I got, $200. Only once? Okay, good. Here we go. Coming out. 8. Thank you for keeping me honest. I appreciate that. All right, so we're on the 8. We're going to go back to the base level, which is $100 DC. And we got a 7. So we're off the 8. We're going to lose that 100. And we're coming out. So the PSOs are the ones that hurt the most, really. 10, 6, 4, 10. All right, so we're on a 10. We're gonna go up by 1 unit. So we got 2 units out on the DC, $200. We got a 4. That's a good number for the DC. Behind on the 4, $50 on the cum. 2 units. Here we go. Oops, almost off the table. That was a 9. All right, so the cum's going to move to the 9. Another 50 on the cum. Here we go. And we got a 9. So that's going to move to the 9. We're going to take the 9 down and get paid 50 for that. Back in our rack. Oop, another 50 out. Here we go. And we got a 10 down on the end. All right, so the cum's going to move to the 10. We're off the 10. We're coming out. Here we go. And we got a 5, fever. All right, so we're on a 5, $50 cum. Here we go. And we got a 2 craps. So it's going to be a loser on the cum. Back out for 50. And we got a 6. All right, so that cum's going to move to the 6. Another 50. 2 units. And we got a 6. This whole cycling of the cum, I mean, it's really kind of profitable. All right, so we're going to get paid 50, and we'll leave 50 out. Here we go. And we got an 8. Wow, we're loading up our cum bets, though. All right, so we're on the 8. Cum moves to the 8. Another 50 on the cum. Here we go. And we got a 10, 6, 4, 10. All right, so that cum's going to move to the 10. 10's going to come. The 10 cum bet's going to come down. We're going to get paid 50. Leave 50 out there. Here we go. And we got an 8, 6, 2, 8. Cum's going to move to the 8. 8 cum's going to come down. Paid 50. Definitely need a lot of greens for this one. All right, oop, got to leave 50 out there, Scott. There we go. And we got a 5-point hit. All right. So we're off the 5. Cum's going to move to the 5, and we're coming out. And we got a 6. All of those are working. So we're on the 6. That's going to come down. We're going to get paid 50 for that. And that stays out. Here we go. And we got a 10, 6, 4, 10. Oh, sorry, 6, 4, 10. When I'm looking at freaking hard 10. Wow. All right, so that's going to move to the 10. 10's going to come down. And we're going to get paid 50 for that. Leave 50 out. Here we go. Continuous come. And we got a 9. Holy crap. This is incredible. All right, so that's going to move to the 9. That's going to come down. We're going to get paid 50. Back in our rack. Here we go. And we got an 8. Wow. All right, come's going to move to the 8. 8 is going to come down. We're going to get paid 50. Back in our rack. Leave 50 out there. I want to color up some of these damn greens. 10, 6, 4, 10. Wow, holy Tallulahs. All right, so that's going to move to the 10. 10's going to come down. We're going to get paid 50 and leave 50 out there. Look at all the 50s we're getting, though. Holy crap. That's like nutso. All right, so there's 500. There's 1,000. Which I can't put all of it back in the bank because I don't have enough room. All right, I'm going to take 1,000 out of here. All right, so I got 3,000 there. And that's a little bit shy still. All right, here we go. Boxcars. All right, so that's going to be a loser on the come. And we're going to go back out for 50. And we got a 10 down on the end. All right, so that's going to move to the 10. 10's going to move down, get paid 50. Stay out there for 50. Here we go. And we got a 6-point hit. All right, so we're off the 6. That's going to move to the 6. And we're coming out. Everything's working. 8, 6, 2, 8. All right, so we're on the 8. 8. The come bet on the 8 is going to come down. We're going to get paid 50, and we're going to leave out that 50. Here we go. And we got a yo. That's going to be a winner on the come. 50. And we got an 8. That's a point hit. Off the point, the come's going to move to the 8. Here we go, coming out. Everything's working. 8, 6, 2, 8. All right, so we're on the 8. 8's going to come down. Get paid 50. We'll leave the 50 out there. Here we go. Oh, 9, 6, 3, 9. All right. So the come's going to move to the 9. 9's going to come down and get paid. And we'll leave that 50 out there. Am I doing this right? This seems way too easy. What the hell? Am I doing something wrong? Because this just doesn't seem right. Yeah, I know, Red. I'm like, what the heck? I mean, I see 7s all the time when I'm looking for a 7, and now I'm getting all these. Oh, shit. Oh, there's a 4, so that's bad. So we're going to lose the 200. All right, so that's going to move to the 4. And now I'm going to go for 300 on the DC. So that hurts a little bit, but with all those damn numbers we're hitting, it's like, that's nuts. All right, so now we're on the 6 with the 300. The 6 is going to come down. We're going to get paid. And now I got to go out for 3 units on the continuous come bet. All right, and there's a 6, so we're going to get knocked off of the 300, which I expected that on a 6. All right, so that's going to move to the 6. Now I'm going to go for 400 on the DC. Here we go. And we got a 7. Oh, that really blows. All right, so I'm going to lose the 400. And I'm going to lose all of that. All right, so that was kind of painful. Let's see where we're at. So I got 3,000, 3,500, 3,900, 4,000. Yeah, we're down now. 4,500. Right, so I got 3,000, and that was 4,000. 4,500, 4,600. So we lost a lot on that one. We're down 400 bucks now. All right, I think I was doing that right though. Oh, and just go flatbed it instead of when you get knocked off. Yeah, it'd still be in profit. Yeah, because I went up a couple of times and I got whacked on that $400. That was a big one. All right, let's try it one more time here. Here we go, coming out. And we got a yo. Doesn't matter. Pretending we're not shooting. And we got an 8. All right, so we're on the 8. Gonna go back down to $100. I probably should go up, not down, since I got whacked on that 400. But I'm a little gun shy about that. So let's try 500. I think that's the highest I saw Wayland go. 500 on a DC. Give me something I can play with. A 7, of course. Wow. 1000 DC. And we're off to 8. So that doesn't count. All right, so that's going to be a 5. $1,000 DC. 4. All right, well, that's a good number for us. That's going to move behind. So now that's 10. So now I need to go 10 times a quarter. So that's 250 bucks per come bet. Give me a 7. Give me a 9. All right, so we're going to move that to the 9. 250. Right, because that's 10 times. It'd normally be a quarter. So there's a 9. All right, so that's going to move to the 9. That's going to move down. We're going to get paid 250. Leave 250 up there. There we go. And we got a 6. All right, so that's going to move to the 6. 250. And we got a yo, so that's going to be a winner on the come. And I'm a little anxious about leaving all of that out there. 250. All right, one more roll. And we got a 5, so that's a point hit. All right, so that's off the 5. That's going to move to the 5. We're coming out. Everything's working. We got a boxcar. Doesn't mean anything to us because we're not shooting. And we got a 6. All right. So we're on the 6. That's going to pay us 250. And down. All right, so what do I want to do? I got 3,000. All right, so if I take, oh, and I can't take these down because these are all contract bets. All right, so I can put out less or nothing. Let's just put out nothing. All right, what did I do wrong there? Because I shouldn't have the 6 on the point. Oh, yeah, I should, because we got paid. No, so basically we got paid and that should stay out there. There we go. All right, here we go. And we got a 10. All right, 250. There we go. And we got a 2 craps. That's going to be a loser on the come. All right, 250. This is way out of whack here. 11, that's a winner on the come. All right, so I'm going to get 250 back on that. And there's our 7. All right, so we're going to get paid 250 on the come. We're going to lose 500 on those 2 bets. And we're going to get paid 1,000 on the DC on the 4. All right, so there's 4,000. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so there's 5,000. All right, 4,000, 5,000, and this is what we're up. 325. All right, I've monopolized the table long enough. Let me put some of the stuff back. And then we can do whatever you guys want to play. I like watching Waylon play it. Obviously, he's a character. But, hey, Waylon, what's going on? I was just trying your DC continuous it's really not a continuous DC. It's more of a continuous come. It's a DC with a continuous come, but you do put your DCs back out. So anyway, so the guys were saying I wasn't playing it quite right because I kept going up on the DC, and then I got whacked a couple of times. So they were saying I should have stayed at the flat, kept the bet flat on that one. But we still made money on it. It's a fun strategy. I like it. I like for the reasons that you mentioned on your video. You know, you've got the come out there where you're going to win on the 7 and 11. Problem is if you get too wide with higher bets and you get wiped out with a 7, that kind of pinches a little bit. All right, what's going on? Waylon's saying hi to everybody. You would take down the 6. Did I do something wrong, Anthony? Massive random rolling. As long as you're, oh, I see. Yeah, you're right. Anthony says as long as you're, it's bankroll management. As long as you're in profit, no need to go up. But how much profit? Yeah. It's a Scott strategy, easy to work. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's easy to follow. You know, if I had $5,000, it's, you know, it's certainly a good one. I don't know if it's what Waylon would consider one of his best. You know, maybe it depends on how the dice are actually rolling that on a particular day, but it's kind of fun. So if we did it like Waylon said, and we took it down to $500, dropped to 0. And that means the bets are going to be, yeah, but that doesn't really work with the $25, right? Because you can't really, can you go that low? $12.50, right? Basically cut it, no, 10%. So that unless you're playing like a digital machine or something, yeah, that wouldn't really work. All right, Anthony says 3,000, and I play it with a 125 DC and 20, but he's only playing it with a 100 DC with a $5,000 bankroll. Why would you go higher? So what would your bankroll, Waylon, what would your bankroll be for the 25 DC and $5 come? What do you think would be reasonable? Yeah, Dan, I hear you. I mean, because I've been getting whacked on my do we don't. $700, really? All right, let's try it. Here we go. $700. $25 DC, $5. And the best thing about this, no VIG. All right, so there's 700 bucks. Here we go. Let's try Waylon's DC Pony, which is really a continuous, more of a continuous come than it is. It's a DC with a continuous come. But that doesn't flow off the tongue, roll off the tongue like the other one does. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get 350 bucks. That would be a nice win on this one. All right, so we're coming out. Here we go. 11. Yeah, so Anthony, go check out that Moneymaker. Bashir's, I think it just says Moneymaker on the site, but it's kind of cool. It does splits. Does he was using it on a single zero, so he was using a single 0-2 split. So for me, I would use a single 0, triple 0. It'd be like a 3 split with the 2, and then it's 2 splits in the corners of each 12, and then 6 numbers down the center. It's all the basically all the blacks on the inside down the center, you know, straight up. All right, 11. Here we go. So it's a little complicated for me, but it's seems pretty solid. I like it better than the other. I like it better than the Holy Grail. All right, so we're on the 6, $25 DC. Here we go. Let's roll it, baby. And we got a 6-point hit. All right, so we're off the 6. DC is going to move to the 6. Here we go. Coming out. We're working. We got a 10 down on the end. All right, so we're down on the 10. And that was a DC, not a... Okay, so we're behind the 6. And now we got $5 come bets. Here we go. And we got an 8. DC is going to move to the 8. Another DC. Sorry, the come bet's going to move to the 8. Another $5 come. 6. All right, so we're going to get knocked off. All right, so at this point we haven't had any profit. So I would say we would go to 2 units now on the DC. Is that correct, Waylon? 4. It's a good number for the don't. All right, so we're on that. Now we got to go to 2 units on the come, so that's going to be $10. And we got a 2 craps, so that's going to be a loser on the come. Back out for 10, 2 units. And we got a 10 down on the end. So that's a point hit, so our come's going to move to the 10. We're off. We are working, coming out. And we got a 10 again. All right, so we're on the 10. That's going to pay us 10. So the 10's going to come down. Whatever, that was a 10. And we're going to get paid. And we're going to leave the 10 out there. Here we go. We're rolling. And we got a 9. Oops. All right, so that's going to, the come's going to move to the 9. Another $10. And we got a 3, so that's going to be a loser on the come. Another $10. And we got a yo, so it's going to be a winner on the come. Get $10 back. Leave 10 out. Here we go. And we got a 7 out. All right, so one of these is going to pay, oh, this 9 will pay my come. These 2 we're going to lose, but we're going to get paid 50 for our 4. All right. And now we can go back to base level. I believe that's how Waylon was doing it. All right, Den says, yeah, 50. Yep, exactly. Thank you, Waylon. Waylon plays fearlessly and just rolls over 7s. Hey, are you saying he's a bully? This was Den said that. Arizona Crapshooters. As you speak, Red Eye, another good roll. Back down. Yep, thank you, Waylon. Yep, good. All right, here we go. Coming out. All right, we got a 5, Fever. All right, so we're on the 5, $25 DC. Here we go. Looking for a number. And we got a 9. All right, so that DC is going to move behind the 9. And now we got a $5 come bet. Continuous come. 3 craps. That's going to be a loser on the come. No problem. Another $5. Here we go. And we got a 7 out. All right, so we're off the 5. We're going to get paid a nickel for our come, and we're going to get paid a quarter for our 9. Thank you very much. All this comes down, and here we go, coming out. And we got a 10, 6, 4, 10. Point is 10. All right, so we're on the 10, $25 DC. Here we go. And we got a 9, Neener. Neener from Pasadena. All right, so we're behind the 9. $5 come bet. Here we go. And we got a 4. All right. Come's going to move to the 4. Another $5 out there. And we got a 9. Now we're going to get knocked off. So again, at this point, I don't know whether we're down enough to warrant going up the tube. I would, and I am. So I'm going to go 10 on the DC. And I got a 7, which is disastrous on the DC. All right, so I'm going to lose 50, 60 bucks on that one. All right, here we go, coming out. So I'm still at 2. I'm probably going to go up to 3 now. All right, 8 on the 8. 3 unit DC, 75 bucks. Here we go. Give me a 4 or a 10. Oh, not a flippin' 7. See, damn 7s come out. All right, so now I'm going to go up to 4 units on the DC. And I got a yo. Are you flippin' kidding me? 4 units down. 5 units. $10. 6, 4, 10. All right, for a DC, that's a good spot to be in. All right, so I'm up 5 units, so that means I got to go out for 25 now on the come. There we go. 8 point hit. All right, so we're off the 8. And that come's going to move to the 8. And we're coming out, working. Whoa, we got a box cars. Didn't have a combat out there, and we're not on the line, so it doesn't matter to us. And we got a yo. Same story. And we got a 7, same story. Oh, no, that's not the same story. That's a different story. All right, so that's going to pay us. It's going to pay us on the 10, and we're going to lose the 8. All right. Now we're off. And let's see where we're at. 100, 200, 300, 400. 500, 580, we'll say. So we're down 120 on that. All right. Here we go, coming out. And we got a 5, fever. So I'm still down. So what do I do, Waylon? Would you press up? Why do I owe myself 75 bucks? From what? Why do I don't know why I owe myself $75. What did I take down or not pay? The come out yo? Did I have 75 on the come out yo? I don't remember that. So my question is, I'm down 120. Would you still go up on the DC at this point? Oh, so I lost it, but I owe my. All right. You're right. I got you. All right, so I gave myself $75. All right, so my question is, I'm still down 100, right? So what does that put? Where does that put me at? So that's, yeah, and that's one of the things you preach that is the benefit is because you can't bet, so you can't have back-to-back losers, which I like. That's true. All right, so there is 500, and then we got 600, 650. So we're still down 50 bucks. So what would you do with your DC now if you were down $50 from your starting? Would you stay at the base or would you press it up? Okay, Waylon says I'd stay at the $75 level. All right, so 3 units. All right, there we go. 3 units on the DC. Here we go. 8, 628. All right, so DC is going to move behind the 8. 3 units is $15 on the come. Here we go. And we got a 6. 15 is going to move to the 6. Another $15 come. And we got a 10. 6, 4. All right, so that's going to move to the 10. Another $15 on the come. Here we go. And we got an 11. That's going to be a winner on the come. $15. Leave the 15 out there. Here we go. Whoop. Dice off the table. No roll. Ooh. Gray, cloudy day here in Central Florida. All right, 4, 314. That come's going to move to the 4, another $15. All right, let's get some rollers here. We want to hit some numbers. 11, that's going to be a winner on the come. There we go. And we'll leave that 15 up. Here we go. We're rolling. 11, another winner on the come. Exactly what Waylon was saying. You know, it's 7s and 11s, just like the pass line. 8. All right, so that's not good. So we're going to move to the 8. It's going to knock off our 3 units. So now I would go to 4 units, $100 on the DC. 9, Neener. Great, the one I didn't have anything on. All right, so DC is going to move behind the 9. Now we got to go out for 4 units, so it's $20 in the come. And we got a 7 out. All right. So 4 units. That's going to get paid there. This is all going to go down, which is $25, $40. But we're going to get paid $100 on our 9. So that's nice. I think we did okay on that one. Let's see how we did. Take a moment here to do a quick chip check. All right, so there's 500, 525. That's 625. And there's 5. All right, so now we're down about $15 from our starting bankroll of $700. So we made a little bit back. All right, so we'll go back to base or go up to 2 units. What do you think, Waylon? Dr. Don't Pass 1 says too many come bets negates the advantage of the point. Yeah, I think Waylon says go to 50. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Dr. Don't Pass 1, I agree. I think that it seemed like you could do like a 3-point dolly or something like that, but hey, this is Waylon's strategy. The continuous, so far it's certainly easy to remember, and it seems to work okay. I mean, honestly, it's probably just more me screwing it up than anything else at this point. 6, 4, 10. I think it's got a lot of, and like it was going earlier. I don't know if you were here earlier, where we just hit point after point after point. $50, $50, $50. I mean, it was freaking incredible. I'd never seen it. And it was an incredible roll. And I think Den or Red Eye said they've never seen a roll like that in their casino. And that's true. Believe me, I preach the short rolls. I know short rolls are a thing more so than any long rolls. But you know, anytime you get a long roll, and you're taking advantage of the. Okay, so we got a 3. That's going to be a winner on the DC. We'll take it. Here we go. And we got a 5. Fever. Yeah, that was a thing. I couldn't even believe it. How many times we were hitting points and just taking down our come and getting paid, taking down the come and getting paid. All right, so we're on the 5, 2 units. So now we got 10 on the come. Here we go. And we got a 10-point hit. All right, so we're off the 10. That come bet's going to move to the 10. No bets on the come out. Here we go. And we got a 7. All right, so everything's working. So we're going to lose the 10, which is fine, but we're going to get paid 50 here. So now we're back up to even. I think we go back to our base unit, 25 and 5. All right, so we got an 8 is the point. All right, so we'll do a $25 DC. And we got a 6. Not a great DC. I personally would probably put a place bet there, and then we're going to do a single $5 come. And we got a 7 out. All right, so that's going to be good for us. That's like the ideal situation, preferably with higher dollar amounts, but it's actually ideal, right? So now we're going to get paid 5 for the come because it was the 7, and we're going to get paid a quarter here. So, and all of that's going to come down. We're off the 8. Here we go. We're making money, making some money. 9, Neener. All right, so we're on a 9. Again, quarter DC. This is a $700 bankroll, so definitely more manageable than 5,000. All right, so we're off the 9. DC is going to move behind the 9. And we're waiting for another point. We got a 3, not a point. And we got an 8. That is a point. All right, so we're on the 8. Go back to our nickel come bets. Continuous nickel come bets. All right, so there again, perfect scenario for us. We got a 7 out on the 8. So we're going to get a nickel for our come bet and a quarter for our DC. So it's ideal because you only have the one DC bet out. There's no come bets out. And your come bet is still working on the come out, so you get the $5 for the 7. So that's an ideal scenario, really, for this strategy. Loving it. Loving it. All right, what's everybody saying? Up over $100. Yeah. $100 Bandito strikes again. I'll have to check. Let me check. Let me do the thing. Dr. Don't Pass One says, the house love you multiple bet guys. You got the edge. Roll till conclusion. Red eye. Go to the bar. Yeah, let's see. Let's see where we're at. I think we're doing okay. Then, like I said, I mean, if we can do this with 700, that's not bad. I can do that all day long. That $5,000, I could do it, but not all day long. One wipeout and I'd be freaking whimpering like a little girl. All right, so there's 500. There's 600. All right, I need another quarter here. Quarter back to the bank. All right, so there's 700. That's what we started with. So we are up $35. $135. Not bad. Not bad. That wasn't too bad. George from CY. That's funny. Yep. Just ask him. Just ask George if he invented craps. Yeah, sure. All right, I want to try that roulette strategy. I want to roll out that roulette strategy. So I'm going to divert from craps now, even though I haven't let you guys play. But hopefully you guys are conversing and having a nice conversation. Thank you, Waylon, for that. I do enjoy that one. I'm going to try that one some more. I'll try it at the $700 level. That's more my speed, but it's fun at the $5,000 level too. It's just that's not realistic for me. All right, let's try this Bashir's Moneymaker. How's that sound? You guys okay with that? I hope so, because that's what we're going to do. All right, again, it's a $2,000 bankroll, which again, I'm not very comfortable with. But, you know, Roulette Master, that's like his default go-to bankroll. All right, let me get my craps rack over here. What do I need? I need a roulette wheel and I need my roulette mat. Mat. All right. Hopefully BAM joins us. I want to ask him about the Carnival cruise ships that he does in California. Because I tell you, the craps table that they had on Mardi Gras, which was not there when I was there in February, I am so in love with that table. It is the most beautiful craps table I have ever played on, and I've been on a few. And I want one just like that. It's freaking awesome. All right. But the company that made it won't sell me one because you have to be an authorized casino, registered casino, or whatever, which is very disappointing. I mean, I understand their position, but it's like I don't need the Carnival layout. I don't even need the layout. I just want make a rail kit. If you made a rail kit that you could sell to recreational players like us, you'd make a freaking fortune. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. All right, there's the mat. I mean, the craftsmanship of the overall table was really good. They really did a beautiful job on it. But they won't sell it to us. That's very disappointing. So when I get to Vegas, I'll have to figure out where they actually make them and do some dumpster diving, see if I can get some parts. Alright. Okay, so this one is Roulette Master rolled it out a couple days ago. He put it up against the Holy Grail, or one of them. And this one was Moneymaker, called Moneymaker. And I think the subscriber's name was Bashir. So it's Bashir's Moneymaker. Alright, so what do I want? I want $2,000. What kind of units? He's pretty much just doing nickels. Just nickels. Alright, so we will do 200. Let me get my overflow here. It's pretty much just nickels until we start going up. So, all right, so there's 200, 700, 1,200. All right, let's just do it that way and see how that works out. I'll leave that out because I got to put them away again anyway. All right, here we go. Okay, so this one is, don't need dice for this one, don't need a puck for this one. All right, so it is, and it's backwards from the way he was doing it, but basically one unit on the 1 to 4, 9 to 12 splits, 13, 16, 21, 24, 25, 28, 33, 36, and also the 0, I'm going to do 0, 0002. Anthony, you're going to need to keep track of this for me because I don't even know what the hell they pay. And then it's all the black on the center column, all the black numbers straight up. All right, so we got 6 numbers there. So it should be $65. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $65. That's what's at risk. All right, there's our marble. All right, what's everyone saying? Scott, have you tried the 31 strategy that Ken Knows Gambling plays on roulette? No, I have not. Red Eye says George is 2 hits and down. Yeah, I like the 2 hits and down, 1 hit and down. I think those are good for craps. Anthony, you're working. Come on. I can't keep track. All right. Well, we'll just figure it out as we go. Here we go. So obviously the big hits are these 6 numbers in the center column. And then everything else is, and then so if you lose the first loss, you press up all of your splits. Second loss, you press up everything. All right, let's see what we got. We got a 1 red. All right, 1 red. So that's a split. All right, so what does a split pay? Let me dig out my little roulette cheat sheet here. All right, so a split pays what? Where the hell's a split? 2. Yeah. At least they numbered them, so it's easy. 17 to 1. All right, so 17 to 1. So what's 17 times 5? That pays 85. I got 65 out there. Really 60 because I didn't lose the nickel. So that's going to pay me 25. All right. So I'm going to take a quarter for that. And we'll leave it up. Everybody in agreement? Good. $25. $25. $2,000 bankroll though. Oh, so what did I take? I took 1,000. I took 700. So there's 1,200. There's 1,500. And there's 2,000. All right, there we go. All right, what do we got? 32 red, 32 red. All right, so that's going to be a loser. So we're going to lose 65. So I'm going to pay the bank 65, 50, 65. All right, and now we're going to go up 1 unit on all of the splits. All right, so now we got $100 out there. $100 in action. Here we go. $29 black. 29. Oh, look at that. That's a jackpot number right there. All right, so that's going to pay us 35 to 5, 35 to 1, right? 35 times 5 equals 175. 35 times 5 equals 175. And we got, what did I say, $100 out there? Let's make sure. Because we had 65 and we added 10, 20, 30, 5. Yes, so we had 100 out there in total, so we're going to net $75 on that one. And we lost 65 on the other one. All right, so we're going to net 75. Is that right? No, because I get my 5 too, so we're going to net $80 on that one. Or, yeah. Is it net 80 or is it, because if I don't take them down, should be net 80, right? Looking for some help. So it pays 175. I got 100 out there, but really I got 95 out there because the 5 I kept because I didn't lose it. So it'd be 175 less 95 or $80. So I think $80 is correct. All right, so we'll take that, and now we're going to reduce down to the original $65 bet. Take all those caps off of there. And here we go. All right, so what are we up? What are we up? We're up. What do we got? 25 plus the 80 less the 65 that we lost. All right, 27 red. Oh, that's a loser. All right, so we're going to lose 65 again. 50, 65. And now we're going to go up on all the splits by 1 unit. All right, so we got $100 in action. And let's see if we can get another bonus number. $20 black. 20. Oh, look at that, another bonus number. All right. So we had 100 in action, 175. That's going to pay us 80 again. So we're making money, and we're going to reduce our splits, and we're rolling. I'm sure, you know, if they were clearing the table every time and you had to put them all back up again, but it's pretty straightforward, right? Corners on your splits, corners, the 0, double 0, and then inside on the black straight up. That's it. That's the pattern. That's the pattern. All right, what do we got? 1. All right, so that's going to be a split. So that's going to be a $25 winner, right? So we said that was 17 to 1. All right, so 17 times 5, 85 less 60, $25. Yep. All right, so we'll take another quarter for that. So let's see where we're at. What is that quarter doing over there? All right, so that should be our $500 stacks. And it is. All right, so we got two $500 stacks. We're short on our nickels, but we got a bunch out there in play. Looks like we're up. All right, so that is 1,100. There's our 1,200. So basically we got 65, 75, 80. We're up 80 bucks. So not bad. 80 bucks. Here we go. See if we can make it 100. Hey, you're supposed to be working, not playing the dancing updated Holy Grail. But we're up 80 bucks here. Although this is much more complicated than the Holy Grail. All right. What do we got? We got a 25 red. Do I see a 25 red exposed? No, that's a split. All right, so that's going to be a $25 winner. All right, so now we're up 65, 65, 75, $105. All right, here we go. Rolling. $19 red. That's a loser. 19 red. All right, so now we're going to have to pay 65 again. 50, 65. All right, and we're going to go up on all of our splits by 1 unit. There we go. Rock and roll. So if we hit a split, that's only 50. We're out there for 100 right now. All right, what do we got? 28 black. 28 black. All right, so that's a split. So we got 100 in action. And the $10 on the split, what did I say? It was 17 to 1? Oh, yeah, so we make more because we didn't double up on the center ones. All right, so 17 to 1, $10, that's going to pay us 170 bucks, less the 100, well, we got 95 out there, right? So 170 less 100 is 70, so we're going to make 75 bucks on that one. Is that correct? Am I correct on that one? So we made 75 on that one. We lost 65 on the previous one, so we're still up. So we can drop back to the base on the splits. All right, there we go. Okie doke. I believe that's correct. Hopefully it is. You couldn't find that video? It's recent, like the last couple of days. $100 plus $100 dancing over there. All right, smart aleck. So what do we got? 65, 70. So we're up 120 over here, Anthony. Here we go. Yeah, it's called Moneymaker. He's got to have. Just go to his page under videos. It's one of the most recent ones. It's called Moneymaker. Pretty sure that was the title on it. We got a roller. We got a stopper. 18 red. 18 red. That is not a winner. All right, so we're going to lose 65 again. All right, so there's 50, 65. And we got to go out for 1 unit on all of our splits. There we go. All right, if we lose on this one, then we got to bump them all up. We got to stay at that same level. So we're at 100 bucks now. We'd have to pay 100 and then go up on all of them another unit. 30 red. 30 red. Oh, another loser. All right, so that's 100 down, so that's going to cost me 100. And now I got to go up on all of them, so I'm going to do my splits. And I got to do my straight ups, and I don't have enough nickels. All right, so now we're at 165. We got 3 on the splits and 2 each on the straight up numbers. All right, here we go. We're in for 165. $31 black. That's a loser. All right, so 150. 65. All right, so that's going to go back. And now that's for the bank. And now we need another $50 back to the bank on that one. All right, so now we got to go up one more unit. So we got the splits and the straight ups. All right, so we got 165 plus 65. All right, let's see if we can get a winner. $230. $21 red. All right, so that's a split. All right, so we got so we got $20, so that's 170 times 2, right? 340. Uh, 170 times 2 should be 340, and we have 230 out there. All right, so minus 230. Is 140 plus the 20 I'm not going to lose, so 160 is the difference. All right, so there's 150, 60, but I don't know if we're up or down from our session high of 100 and whatever it was. All right, so what did I say we had out there? 230, and what do we got over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's 1,000. There's 115. All right, so let me calculate this up. This is a pain in the butt. All right, so we got 230 that's out there on the floor or out there on the layout, plus 5, 6. What did I say? This was 1,000. All right, so we got 1,100, 1,200, and 15. 1445. And what do we start with? 2,000? Yeah, I think we started with 2,000, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So we're down $600. All right, so I'm going to leave that up. I don't know if I'm calculating that correctly. You're up 160? All right, Anthony. All right, I'm going to have to go look. Hold on. Hold on 1 minute. Let me go out to YouTube, which I'm already on it. And how do I get out of this? So let me clear out of this. Let me go to, all right, so I got Paradise Craps. Let me change that to Scott, how do we change that on this thing? Oh, I should just be able to go look at my, no, I wouldn't be in this history though. Alright, I need to switch users. Oh my goodness. Alright, get out of this. Alright, so okay, this is me. And now if I go look in history, and let's see, where the heck is history? Oh, there's history. Okay, let's see what we got here. Dun, da, 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 da. Advanced Holy Grail. I watched that one because he suggested it. View all. Let's see. Alright, Advanced Holy Grail. Where the heck is it? Alright, let me go to Roulette Master, videos, Golden Circle, nope, Advanced Holy Grail, nope. There we go. Moneymaker Roulette beats all roulette systems. It was 10 days ago. So it's Moneymaker Roulette beats all roulette systems. Number one, because they're all flipping number one and they all beat all systems. 10 days ago. And it just says number one best roulette system beats all systems, exclamation point, from 10 days ago. All right, back to our regularly scheduled programming here. But I'm down quite a bit. I'm kind of surprised that I'm down as much as I am. All right, let's go back to, there we go. All right, everybody here. That's what I thought. What did I do wrong? I should be in a profit. I don't get it. 32, that's going to be a loser. So I got 230 out there. So I'm going to get 270 back. 250, 60, 70 for my 500. And now I got to go up one more unit. Yeah, I don't understand that, Waylon. I would have thought that I'd be in profit by then. I must have done something wrong. All right, so one more unit on everything. And I think that was that. There we go. And that goes back to the bank. All right, so what do I got? 5 units on that and 4 units on these. All right. So what have I got out there? So I got 4 times 65. $260. That doesn't sound right because I was at 230 before. Or I won 230. All right. I don't know. Obviously, this is too complicated for me. Anthony's killing it on the Holy Grail, dancing Holy Grail, because he doesn't do anything unless he's dancing. All right, so there's a jackpot number, 8 black. So what do I got? I got 4 units on that. So $20, 20 times 35 is $700. And I got, why do I have 4 units out here? Oh, I see, I got 5 units on the splits. So it's really 4 times 65 plus whatever the hell the outside is, 35 we said, right? On the splits. All right, so we got 4 times 65 plus 35. Yeah, I don't think I must not have calculated that right. All right, and that was $700 though. So minus 700, $437 winner on that one. All right, so 437 plus the 20 I'm sitting on. All right, let's take it all down and go back to base. See where the heck we're at. I'm sure I screwed that one up. Definitely something you could play on an electronic table game, ETG. Hard to keep track of here. All right, so there is our 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 500. And what have I got here? There is 100, 200. All right, so there is that. And let me just take all this down. Anthony can explain to us what he's doing with the dancing Holy Grail. All right. All right, so we got it 1,000, 1,300, 14, 15, 2,000. All right, that's what we started with. 1,000, 1,300, 1,500, 2,000. So we are up 100, 150, 175, 180, 182. But I don't think I did it right. So anyway. Oop, went to dark. I guess we've been playing too long. My camera's still going? My phone's still going? Still recording? Yeah, still recording. 1 hour and 22 minutes in. All right. All right, well, we're down to 4 people. It's been 1 hour and 20 minutes. Thank you guys for stopping by. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving tomorrow. And we'll come back and play some more roulette or some more craps. Thank you, Waylon, for rolling out that strategy, your continuous come. I like that. It's a fun one. And I like playing it at the $700 level. Thank you very much for that. So, anyway, there we go. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. And we will see you back here maybe tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving. Yep, you're welcome. Thank you, Anthony. You finished up 150. That's pretty good. You have to explain to me how you were doing that. So, with the Holy Grail, he was doing it first and second dozens with 1 through 18. And pretty much staying on it and then just martingaling up from there. I don't think he was laddering. I think he was more martingaling. But, so if you're doing like a dancing, so you're following the winner, so you're moving the first dozen back and forth, first and third. You're welcome, Dan. Thank you for stopping by. All right. Anthony is saying, so $10 on the first and second with 1 through 18. Yep. If the third dozen hits, then you go second and third, 1936. Essentially, on a loss, I would dance. Yeah, okay, got it. So if you don't lose, you stay on first and second dozens, 1 through 18. And when you dance, when you move to the other dozen, so you've got $10, $20 on each, $30 in action. When you dance, you go up by 1 unit, right? And you ladder. Yep, perfect. There, that's what I was looking for. Thank you. So you go up 1 unit, and then if you win, you go back down by 1 unit. So it's always laddering. You're laddering up 1 unit by 1 unit, laddering down by 1 unit. Perfect. All right, I'm going to go try that on Bovada. 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, 1 unit up, 1 unit down. Just ladder. Waylon's ladder. He is the ladder master, that's for sure. All right. I'm going to go sit down, relax, finish my cocktail, maybe make another one. Have some food, some kind of food. And then I will try that on Bovada. Oh no, I'll try it on, yeah, I got to try it on Bovada. But I'll leave the craps, I'll leave the roulette wheel set up so we can play a little bit tomorrow. I think we got company coming over around noon, so maybe spotty if at best, but we'll see. So again, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. And we'll see you back at the table. I'd only come down when I get back to profit level. Oh, so you'd leave it up. So you wouldn't ladder back down. Okay, got it. So you do need to keep track of your session profit. Got it. All right. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate it. I hope you and your family have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hopefully you're feeling better. Thank you for stopping by. All right. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. And we'll see